If you want to be respected, you need social status, but the good social status, not the bad one where like you have a high body count because you fucked a bunch of fours and fives, you know what I mean? The good social status where high value men and women can both respect you. This healthy social status is very important for a man to have because with this comes respect, meaning you won't get treated badly, being walked over, and people will actually take us seriously. For example, people wanting to do business with us, or high value women giving us their time and attention, or something as simple as a basic chat conversation. Because think about it, if you have a social status and are known and have a reputation for being, rich, strong, smart, people are gonna automatically by default take you more seriously than if they don't know you at all. A great way to gain social status is to invest your money in products others respect you for having because they're valuable, look good, they're expensive, and etc. Now, I used to be very against, spending money on silly things because I just always assumed people just use them to flex, and quite a bit of the time that might be the reason. But if you're generally a smart person, the flex is not the main reason. The reason is because of the reputation given to you by these high value people for just having these things. I'm about to tell you 3 of the top products you should be investing your money in to get respected and gain a healthy status from important people. Firstly, we have watches. Now, obviously, I could include jewelry as a whole, but watches seem to stand out from the crowd, stand out from the rest because they just come across as way more mature, unlike chains and shit and like rings. Like, for example, right, you see all those like cringy rappers with their big diamond chains with their names on it and shit. And if I was to turn up to an interview or a business meeting or whatever in a big diamond chain, right, it's gonna come off as a bit like cringe and a bit childish. People are gonna, like, whether it's conscious or subconscious, people are gonna just almost view me as a child, and that's not what we want. Watch it. You don't see someone with a nice watch and think of them as childish. You think of them as mature and grown up. So yeah, a nice watch shows people that you have class and you're in with today's fashion. The old me used to say, well, I don't need to watch to tell the time, I've got a phone. But like I said before, like I said earlier, it's not about the watch, it's about the status you get from the watch. Next up, we have suits. Once again, showing people that you have class and style. A man or woman will respect you so much more if you turn up in a suit than like a tracksuit, for example, which obviously comes across as more immature, like a big chain as well. And it's not just a suit, and it's not even just a social status. The fact that you've gone, if you're rich enough, you go to a tailor, you pick out your suit, with a watch, you pick out your watch, and it's all these like steps to get the shit. You know what I mean? It's hard to put into words, but it's not just I click my fingers and just get a fucking suit. Like, I get it tailored and I go through a process which people also respect as well. Like the watch, suits give off a grown-up vibe. Once again, unlike the tracksuits and a big chain. If I just look like a fucking SoundCloud rapper. It's embarrassing. I don't think there's any rich man in the world that doesn't own at least one suit. And finally, of course, I think you knew I was gonna say this. You knew this was coming. Supercars. Once again, the class, the style, the fashion, all very important for that social influence. If you drive to a business meeting in a fancy car, the businessman is going to have so much respect for you automatically without you even talking to them, because a nice car means that you make a nice amount of money. Now, imagine if that businessman that's about to interview you looks out the window and see you come out of a fucking Lamborghini, right? Imagine the difference between him seeing you coming out a Lamborghini than a fucking Volkswagen or some shitty car, right? He's gonna whether it's conscious or subconscious, most likely conscious, he's gonna view you as a bit of a bitch. He's gonna view you as a bit of a bum, a loser, right? If you come out of a nice car, he's gonna see, okay, so you've got a nice car. He obviously is rich. He knows how to make money. He's business smart, and you probably don't even have to do shit from there on in the business meeting. He'll probably fucking accept you anyways because he knows that you can make money, and you can make good value for the businessman. Same with the suits and watches. Cars are very important. I'd say cars are the most important because with suits and watches, You have to get up close to someone to notice they have these things. But or with suits, I guess, notice what kind of suit they have. But with a car, I mean, from the distance you can see a Lamborghini, Ferrari, Tesla, whatever it is, driving past. You know, you can see the logo, you can see the crest on the thing, so you know what type of car it is. So I'd say supercars, fancy cars are definitely the most important on this list. That is why I've put it in the last final place. Remember, looking nice gets you far in life and makes you more successful and more rich, whether it's one of these assets you buy or just your genetics, just the way you physically look, your physical appearance, being blessed by the genetic gods like me, of course. No, I'm joking. So don't feel immature buying these valuable things, because psychologically you're very mature for buying these things because of the effect, the social effect they have on other people. This is why I say human psychology might be one of the most important skills a human can learn, because you know how to influence people, and if you know how to influence people, you know how to make money, you know how to run a business, you know how to do all of this, right? So that's why I always say human psychology is the most important skill, one of the most important skills to learn. But yeah, that's the end of the video, boys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Starting a little bit, I can't lie, I'm very tired right now. I was gonna go bed, but then I thought of a video idea, being this, the social status video. So I was like, fuck it, why not quickly make a video for you? You know, it's the discipline, innit? I'm tired, but who cares? You know, no one cares that I'm tired. No one cares for my feelings. You know what I mean? Watch my very first video where I talk about discipline. Go watch that. Thank you boys for watching, as always, and peace. Love, love, love.